Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. My name is Mr. Singh. B Water Gang, what's up? Well, I'm excited. We called out about the breakout. It occurred. I'm excited, but it's not over yet, folks. It's totally not over. We have a long way to go to the ultimate goal, and I'm excited. Let's talk about the news. Then we're gonna dive in on the technical analysis, and I'm excited because I really want to share. It's all about the growth, right? And I'm usually the person who talks about the growth on the company for the long-term investment. If I'm here for the long haul, right? And I will quickly want to share with you guys. So Greene Concept experience raises a total number of Amazon fulfilled centers while proclaiming the sales it to be B Water labeled, right? So this is the B Water, how the label's gonna be. Well, it is actually, right? The brand water looks like. On July 14, that was yesterday, the Greene Concept is happy to announce the sales of B Water, spring water through the Amazon continue to rise. The additional several to fulfillment by Amazon FBA distribution centers, as such as consumers across the country can purchase the B Water through Amazon Prime, right? Prime, we know it's like a day or two delivery. I'm excited. I'm very excited, folks. We knew on the VP talked during the press conference on June 21st on the interview that announced that has grown its Amazon to reach its 3 to 19 FBA distribution centers for Amazon. So let's talk about the centers they have, right? Because Amazon has tons of areas where they do that, right? California, it can stretch. This brings the total number of FBA distribution centers to 23. We stress to California, CEO, Florida, Georgia, all of these states, right? I love it because it expands the brand, right? Now the people, and we know Amazon is a big company. It's a big online company, and we know how value everybody looks at it, and getting all the water from them, and we're acting as the vendor. It's massive. It grows a lot of growth, a lot of generated revenue is about to flow in the pipeline, and I'm excited about it. So what are we looking next, right? What are we looking next is in order to see B Water to go to another level, right? They need more of this for the distribution, like something like Rally's, Walmart, getting a massive agreement deal with to be a distributor on that, right? Or another company that can distribute their water on behalf of them, but it's still labeled as B Water, so all the waters can be distributed, right? So I'm excited, right? This news came out. Just quickly want to share with you guys. Hey, it's all sign of promising growth, and we need that in order to have a future for the company, which is looking bright, right? Let's talk about technical analysis, and we talked in the previous video, and I mentioned it time and time, folks. When it's gonna come to this low over here, this is a buying zone. This is a loading zone. This is a demand zone where this comes in over here at between 0.13. I mentioned time and time that you'll see an uptrend comes in, like we have witnessed in numerous times, right? Every time we came over here, 0.13 uptrend, right? Over 20. Last time we had over here, we came and tested the high of 0.27, and we got rejected. And this time too, we are getting rejected, folks. So if we go back quickly to see on the 6 months, let's see which one is the better picture on that, so you guys can clearly see that. Okay, so this is the overall, right? At one time it was 0.15, 15 cents, right? And we came all the way down, rallied, and then we're making higher highs. On the year to date, right, folks, on 1 day chart, you can see we have this crossover, right? We had this crossover. It's all pointing the high of uptrend. RSI came back, cool, and now it's flat and it's high, which is okay. I love it because this is what I wanted. A 60-day moving average, then this is 20-day, all needs to cross over. If we keep trading on this sideways in the channel between 0.20 to 0.30 or even high of 0.24, I'm okay. But once this moving average lined up, when you see this blue line right here, up and then this yellow line is 60 right here, then down, and then 200 there. So all three have lined up on the uptrend. It's a clear confirmation yet. We don't have the clear confirmation yet, but all the trends are pointing towards that, right? So that's something I'm excited about. And then we talked about our very important resistance level, right? And I mentioned it in the previous video that 0.27, it's going to be a massive resistance. We came back, we tested it, came close on the 14th, 0.26, 0.0269. We failed and we came all the way down, and now we are holding on the 60-day and the 200-day moving average, holding as a massive support, right? As expected, because people who hold it over here have been holding over here 0.19, got out, took some profit. It's okay. You know, that's the name of the game of trading. People does it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, right? What I want to see is it needs to hold over here 0.023, right? It needs to hold in order to give us a clear indication for another trend for upper highs. If we break out 0.27 and we hold for the day, the next will be 0.29 and then all the way to 0.31, right? And 0.31 is a massive resistance. One more time we're gonna have it. And after that, folks, we can see all the way high up to right up here, sitting at 0.044, right? So that's something I have talked about in the previous video. I'm going to constantly mention you guys that that's something that we need to watch. If it breaks over here, we can go test off high as a support right here at 0.019, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't see it coming in. But everything is else over here, the 60-day, you'll see the 60-day right here is about to cross over on the 200-day. That's what we need. Once these 60 days cross over, keep trending up, and then the blue line is trending up, then it's giving a clear indication. Everything is pointing towards the uptrend, but it's not the confirmation yet. So I don't want you guys to keep your hopes up. It's like, oh, we're going to the moon. I love to go to the moon too, right? When I see this stock, my prediction is a $2 stock. I can see it. But it's all the waiting game, and you have to play it when the time is right? You have to give a clear indication on the uptrend. Right now, we break through our moving average. That's what I was telling you guys. That moving average sitting at 0.12. If we break out, we're going to shoot. And that's what we did. As soon as we break out, we hold it. Next day, we went from 0.21. We went all the high from 0.27, got rejected, came back at 0.23, which is okay. I'm okay with that, holding at 0.23. But it needs to have another higher highs or just trade in between. If it breaks out, what we're looking at 0.21 and 0.21 is going to be our next support sitting at if it breaks out at 0.2 and stuff. Like today, we came down all the way to 0.020, right? And we quickly rallied up all the way up high, right? Because this is also acting as a massive support right here on the 60-day. Right, and the 200 is sitting at right at 0.21. So this is going to be our two support levels sitting right over here moving forward. I'm excited about this company. I'm excited how the technical analysis and the chart is telling me right now, right? What we need is more volume. Volume predicts price, and once we get more volume, you'll see more uptrend and creating higher highs, right? This is thing have it, and people mentioned and commented down below. It's like, oh, we're gonna have going to a test of high, and I mentioned it. If we fail to break out at 0.27, you'll see a pullback, and that's what happened. But it's holding where I suspected it, 0.23, and I'm happy about it. We just have more volume to have it, right? MACD is showing that people were selling off right up here because they were holding shares to get out, which is normal, right? RSI is neutral, but it has a lot of room for the uptrend. So we have to see on Friday and the next week how it's played out. But I'm going to do another recap video on Sunday, more technical analysis on it, and update you guys what we are that I'm projecting to see on the next week also. So please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, turn on the notification so you guys can constantly be updated on the Greene Concepts, the Be Water Gang. Thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'm excited for people who made some profits, locked the profits, made some profit, and still in profit. I'm excited about you guys. But it's not over yet, folks. We have a long way to go, I'm going to be there with you guys each step throughout the time. So that's all I have, folks. I hope you guys have a good day. and be safe out there and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.